Welcome back, punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
This one's got your name written all over it. Are you ready?
Making his way to the ring Captain Matt Storm.
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
You don't have to remind me. I saw it firsthand at the draft, remember? It should be all hands on deck.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge. And nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it. Felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's impressive the way Mutiny's able to manipulate people. They've got a knack for pulling strings and making the bad guy look cool. But that's something we could work with. Use their own game to play them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep.
Can't wait, Oos.
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 242 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Captain, Matt Storm!
Guys, what's up with the NWO shirt?
I love the nod to the past. Is this maybe an embrace of those notorious NWO devious and disruptive tactics?
Color me concerned, Corey. He could be hinting at an alliance with Mutiny. That would be a major shift in the power balance.
A fashion explanation will have to wait because this match won't.
I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his
Sky high. What a frog splash.
locking up.
And taking control of the wrist here.
That was some heavy pressure applied to the arm. Hard to grab or apply a proper hold after a move like that.
Gets underneath and into the arm drag.
Oh, golly! 2 feet to the chest.
No mercy being shown to Gable here.
This is Chad's
taking flight. All the way to the outside.
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky. And a stop to the gut, too.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a countout.
Gable might be waking up.
Could be the table turner Chad desperately needed.
And he tosses him back in now.
Vicious knees and kicks backhand. My goodness. Oh, man.
And he has no response for this barrage of offense.
Yeah, he is struggling to get back into the swing of things.
Legs caught.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Cutter. Wow. Oh, no. Look what we have here. He has no... Terrible position for Gable.
Cover. An exhausting match, but a victory he'll savor forever.
Here is your winner, the Captain, Matt Storm.
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey. With all the chaos, mutiny has come.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they could trust Bayley and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That is a powerful call to arms, but as the former #1 draft pick, some might say you're as establishment as it gets. How do you...
Platform. My position lets me bridge the gap between the establishment and the rebels. I'm not here to tear down. I'm here to build better. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order.
So, do you want to tell me what the hell you're thinking? Bringing back the NWO?
Relax. Let me explain.
You'd better explain. I made you the #1 draft pick because I trusted you to be a cornerstone for WWE, not spearhead a whole new rebellion.
It's not another rebellion. This NWO stuff is just a way to stir up some trouble within Mutiny. It's a play. I just need people to believe it's real. And that's obviously working.
That is a pretty good idea, actually. But I really wish you'd run the stuff past me first.
I would have had I known you'd get this upset. Trust me, Pierce. I'm Team WWE. I'm going to shake NXT up from the inside and give us the upper hand. Just let this play out.
Okay, I'll give you some rope. Just be smart.
I always am. That's why it's working.
And here's the man reviving the NWO in more ways than one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 242 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Captain, Matt Storm.
He's not just emulating the New World Order, he's declaring war on Mutiny with Joe Coffey and Shotzi by his side. All proudly NWO.
Any enemy of Mutiny is a friend of mine, Corey, and he is clearly rallying powerful allies.
Battle lines are drawn as the new NWO faces Mutiny right now.
He's a true alpha male.
Braun Breaker, ready to dominate.
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
A modern-day genetic freak who hits and moves like no one else.
Braun has so much speed, so much power, he can shift the ring with just a single move.
Breaker moves like a bullet. This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new faction before they can prove the NWO can be major players too.
Shoving them away. Vicious knees and kicks back here. My goodness. Ooh, man.
Up the rope he goes. Here we go. Frog splash. And Breaker didn't exactly look like his usual powerhouse self there. Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Tough spot for Braun to be in.
Ow. Foot meat back. Devastating kick.
Boom. Connects on the kick.
Oh, he slipped out of harm's way.
With the stomp.
Right to the spine.
Ooh. Oh, kick connects. Bam.
Goes into the corner. Uh-oh. These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Superman punch.
Oh, look out. Spear. Oh, man. Turns that into a devastating shot to the knee. Boom. He is completely
Looking for a submission here. Rings of Saturn applied. Rings of Saturn applied.
This could be it. We could see it.
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission. Impactful slam.
Vicious knees and kicks back here. My goodness. Ooh, man.
Looking to get airborne here.
Look out. Oh, compressing them with a splash. Looking to the pin, but was that enough?
There's two. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, the Captain, Matt Storm.
After that victory, it seems clear this new NWO is poised to be a major player in the fight against Mutiny.
Absolutely, Cole. They're taking over. The New World Order is here, and they're not just here to participate. They're here to dominate.
NWO for life, baby. And boss, before you say anything, you should know I'm already putting together a crew to help the Black and White take out Mutiny and the rest of the WWE. So far, it's me, and that's it. But you gotta start somewhere.
Right. Look, just slow down.
I can't slow down. I'm all in. SmackDown is gonna get smacked. Raw is gonna get cooked. They won't even be able to call it Raw anymore. They'll have to call it extra well done, even though it won't be well done at all when we're through with them. NWO!
Quiet, Truth. Listen, this whole NWO thing, it's complicated.
No, it's not. That's the beauty of it. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of superstars here who are 3 corners short of a squared circle. If you get my drift, they're very easily fooled. That's why we need this. It's totally real, and it's awesome. Watch. NWO Sneak Attack.
That felt amazing. Now everyone knows the NWO is back.
It's not. Truth, you need to listen to me.
Good idea. You be the boss, and I'll be the enforcer, and go find some more WWE superstars to beat up under the banner of the NWO.
No, don't do that.
Okay, then you be the boss, and I'll be the idea man. Here's my first one. NWO pay-per-view. Location? The moon. All we need is a rocket. How hard do you think it'll be to take over NASA?
Listen to the words I am saying. This whole NWO thing is fake. I made it up. I'm just trying to destabilize Mutiny, that's all. None of this is real.
It's not real? It feels real to me.
It's not, though.
Okay, I understand. It's not real, because we still need to dream it into reality. And we will. Because it's out with the old and in with the new world order.
And you are exhausting.
I thought you said you had this under control.
I do. It's just our truth that's the problem. And then I had to back him up or it would have blown my cover.
Well, we wouldn't want that. It'd be a real shame if I only had one massive insurrection to deal with. Now I'm losing superstars to two factions.
This is on me. I didn't expect it to work this fast. Impressive if you think about it. But I'll fix it. Don't worry. I know how to clean up my messes.
You need to end it. Now.
How about I end it next week? We've got some momentum. And I might have already paid for some things to make this NWO movement seem legit. Including a non-refundable deposit on an arena. Throwback set and all.
Fine. But only because Orton and Gunther are looking for payback. And Mutiny too. So at whatever NWO show you're apparently putting on, you're gonna host an inter-brand fatal four-way. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and your fake New World Order.
It'll be a night to remember.
Just make sure when it's over, your NWO is forgotten.
And here's the NWO contingent hoping for a too sweet victory.
The following is a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, the Captain, Matt Storm, R-Truth, Maxine Dupree, and Axiom.
The NWO is headed toward the ring, and you can feel the intensity. They're clearly here to make a statement.
Right, Saxton. They're here to show that the New World Order isn't just a blast from the past. It's a powerhouse shaping the future.
Four factions, one ring, high stakes. This fatal four-way is about to go off. Simply one of the best to ever do it.
Make way.
Finn Balor has arrived.
Each of these four has something to prove at tonight's special sold-out event after NWO's return set this whole powder keg off.
Right, Saxton. They came out swinging, but the riddle from that strike had put everyone on edge. Now it's about who can assert their dominance in this chaos on NWO's temporary home turf.
And with tensions this high, each superstar in the ring is not only fighting for victory, but also fighting to redefine the future WWE.
And a stop to the gut.
And landing with the double axe handle.
It's a rather crude facial reconstruction.
That's not very nice.
Second one didn't.
Effective.
Overhead with the German.
Straight into the pin. Two. He gets the shoulder up at two.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
Punch lands.
Fast thinking saved him there.
Double leg takedown. Got the shoulders down.
Reverses the pin attempt.
Hold on.
Trying to steal one here.
It's not over yet. Plenty left to go in this one.
Wrench in the arm.
The sheet is starting to wear off of him a bit now. Randy Orton gets him back.
Opponent draped over their shoulders.
Death Valley Driver.
Back suplex.
Oh, what an uppercut. Jarring.
Turns that away. In position. He's painting a bullseye on him. Ooh, man. clothesline, forcefully delivered.
And a heck of a DDT we just witnessed.
Vicious knees and kicks back here. My goodness. Oh! He just flipped the script there. Oh my goodness, nasty line.
He goes for the cover.
We'll see if this is the start of a rally. Vicious double foot stomp. Ooh. Ooh.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Ooh. And Gunther starting to really feel the wear and tear on this battle.
This is what we expect out of Extreme Rules. No one is safe.
The shoulders are down. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
These men knew that.
KO out of nowhere.
Randy Orton, there it is. Oh, into the table. Down he goes. No, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory.
German suplex. Oh, and he stops that offense.
I don't know what that was, but it looked like it hurt. Double axe handle.
Oh, strong impact.
And it looks like, yeah, he's done in the Crimson Mask after that move.
But now Gunther. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Evasive maneuvering there. Oh, man.
And right away into the pin. 2, shoulder up, shoulder up.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Sleeper suplex. Randy down for the win. Intercepts the pin attempt.
Vicious knees and kicks back here. My goodness. Oh, man.
Randy might be defeated here. Still only got one.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this. Oh, ouch.
Unloading a big kick to the back. That kick will stop you in your tracks. Ooh, what a damaging blow. He looks absolutely dead on his feet.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now.
Orton never saw that coming.
Oh, man. Good night. That could end the Viper's night. The cover.
He stays alive. He stays alive.
Talk about a close count. But the Viper is still in the fight.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes or the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent...
Going for broke. 1916. Finn got off. Rolled up from behind. This could be it.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Still going to take a massive effort to keep him down. Ripcord. Oh my goodness, nasty line.
And now looking even worse for wear.
We'd be getting into a dire...
This could be it for the 3 count. And he stops the ref's count.
Ooh. I don't know what that was, but it looked like it hurt. There we go. He thinks this is it. In a fatal 4-way.
Here is your winner, the Captain, Matt Storm.
And there it is. The NWO proves once again why they're back and more formidable than ever. clinching a critical victory tonight.
Absolutely, Cole. This victory isn't just significant, it's too sweet.
The so-called NWO revival? Well, the truth is that it was nothing more than a hoax. I stand with Team Raw and SmackDown. Always have, always will. I never meant to target our own Raw and SmackDown talent. But it seems I underestimated just how easily swayed you all were. It's no wonder why Mutiny has been so successful. You need to be smarter. To everyone who thought they were part of something new, understand this. It was all a strategic ploy. The point? To reveal the weak spots in Mutiny's armor, to sort out the tough from the talkers. And guess what? It worked. They broke ranks as soon as they saw a shiny new toy. But now, my WWE friends, it's time to band together. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, whatever's left of it. We all stand against Mutiny. We're not just prepared, we are united, and together we're unstoppable. Mutiny! You're in our sights, and we're coming for you. And R-Truth, my loyal soldier, listen up. The NWO adventure? It was a blast, but that chapter's over. We need to lace up for the real fight, the one right ahead of us.
I have to hand it to you. Reviving the NWO to draw out the weak links from Mutiny was genius. You really turned the tables on them.
And maybe found myself a disciple in R-Truth.
He was a wild card, but he helped make it believable. I don't think he would have managed to pry so many members of Mutiny loose otherwise. Their ranks are pretty solid.
Not as solid as they thought. We exposed some serious cracks.
That's true. And I gotta say, the way you played both sides was impressive. Could be a trick we keep up our sleeves.
Absolutely. With the chaos we've created, they won't know who to trust.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT Mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? Now that's real unity, unlike the current champions who apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
And here are the challengers, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team? It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding registry, so they're going to have to earn them in the ring, just like everyone else.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created, for the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever... wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Trading counters here. Big boot.
Neckbreaker.
Target acquired and destroyed.
A-Town down! Damage starting to affect the challenger.
Goodness.
Look bad. Seth Rollins' chances are whittling down.
Any of Rollins' defenses have been pegged. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Some unique offense in store here. Dragon Sleeper applied. Oh, my God, from the top rope. Oh, Dragon Sleeper locked in. Oh, my God.
And Rollins capitalizes.
Fez press and the piston-like right hands.
Fez press raining down right hands.
That was a furious assault from the champion. Each blow... coming in harder than the last. What a crisscross.
Bang! Rolling elbow finds the mark.
Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
And Rollins in need of self.
ovation.
Lots of damage done to the challenger now.
This has been an arduous tag match, but you could be in much worse shape.
Ooh, brutal impact into the corner.
Oh, what a spear! Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
Rollins has to find a way to right the ship here.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
Oh, look at this. The Muay Thai training really showing off here.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that? I don't know what that was, but it looked like it hurt.
With a crisscross.
Bang! Rolling elbow finds the mark. Put in the corner now.
Oh, my God. The challenger struggling for anything here.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups. He got it! Tag made!
Oh, clothesline.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Flying possum!
Whoa.
Flying possum! Kicks out before one.
Looks like there's some more fight left in him.
The man connects. What a drop kick. There's the tag. Has a weak play, about to pounce. And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch. The champ might have just sealed things.
Makes a cover. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
This puts the pressure back on the champion.
Can the champion respond with their back against the wall?
I thought it was over. The
The champ delivering when it counts.
Ooh! The champ goes for the cover.
Got it! And they stay atop the tag division.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Captain, Matt Storm, and Cameron Styles.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win. This match is a reminder of what
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. This reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch, and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward. The restaurant lost our reservation. Then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. Despite everything that went wrong, you stuck around that night, and for a lot longer. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Oh, to be fair, you drove and I couldn't leave. But thanks, that means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.